everybody doing this fine morning? It is Monday. I do believe it's the 2nd, and it's 10:23 a.m. and it's time to work on the 2K clear coat has come. Stressful part. I had a little bit of a fun go with the silver paint on the rocket guitar. I tried to make it more perfect, and I had a big old anyway. But I got all that squared away, and now it's time to. What the plan is today, I'm going to tape off individually all these frets, and then I'm going to spray 2K clear coat over the entire neck and headstock. And then once I get that done and on the hanger, then I'm going to do the body into full body in 2K clear coat. It's sunny outside, so it should be good. Alright, fingers crossed. First step is to individually tape and cut off these frets. Alright, we'll see in a second. Alright, got all the frets taped up, and I got the lines as straight as possible. They're not perfectly straight, but that'll be fine. And the headstock logo and the Playboy Bunny, which I did make smaller since the last pictures because it didn't fit exactly the way it should. Now it fits perfect. So alright, let me clean this up, blow it off, and then we get some 2K clear coat going on here. I'm not going to film outside because it's kind of stressful, but I'll see you when it's over. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, got a few of the frets taped up, and I'll also tape up the nut there, but I just wanted to show you what they look like when they're taped up. Yeah. Alright, we'll continue on, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, quick update. I went all in after 2 cans of this. This is what I use for a clear coat. This is a 2K Glamour clear coat. Make sure you use a lot of protection. This stuff is very toxic, so I'll wear a mask in well-ventilated area. But everything turned out good. So there's only less in this bottle, and you have to use it within 24 hours or so, or it's got the activator, got a little red button. You're probably familiar with this. You push it in the bottom, and then you take up the hardener for 2 minutes, and there you go. And let's go take a look at what we accomplished. Good morning, everybody. It is time. It is 8:47, May 3rd, 2022, and we are ready to put together the Playboy Bunny Head guitar. The assembly is now getting ready to take place. Here are all the parts I'm going to use and all the tools. And I tried filming this a little bit yesterday, but I didn't get to that much. Or actually yesterday morning early, I did the 2K clear coat on the body and the neck, and I just wanted to show you how awesome it turned out. And it turned out just amazing. Let me flip this over here. Yeah, look at that. That's hard to really tell with the lighting in this room. It's a little overcast outside, which is fine. But yeah, I was able to get some healthy 2K clear coat, and as you know, the 2K has the hardener in it, and I always use the Spring Max Glamour coat, clear coat, and yeah, it just turned out awesome. Alrighty, and the first step is going to be to put a wire into the ground and install the bridge. Alright, we'll see you. This is going to be awesome. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, neutral wire installed, and bridge is also installed. It's looking awesome. Alright, next step is to figure out what I'm going to do as far as the pickup goes, whether I need to add an extra piece on the bottom there so it gives the pickup something to attach to. Here's the pickup that I'm going to use, as we discussed before. It's the soap bar without the wings, and this might be fat enough, but I don't want to drill too far into the bottom piece of wood because that wood isn't that thick, and I wouldn't want any interruptions in the back. Alright, I'll figure this out and I'll be right back. Alright, got the bridge installed and it is looking awesome. Alright, we'll see in a little bit. Next step would be to put the pedometer on the volume and the tone in, and then start wiring it up. We'll see in a sec. Alright, get ready to solder it in. I got my pickup coming through, my ground for my bridge. Here's my input jack. I wired a ground and a hot to it. My brand new pedometers, I grounded for the volume pedometer, and then for the tone pedometer I soldered in a standard tone capacitor in the center position. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my custom made. I made this custom. I didn't show that on camera, but I made this custom piece for the input jack. I'm going to insert the input jack and install it, and then get the wires, and then we're going to start to wire everything, but we'll see in a sec. Alright, finishing up installing the input jack. It looks pretty good. I had to do a few modifications, had to change out the original input that I was going to use. This was the original one, and it wasn't working for me, so I actually got a better one. I'm going to put it in there, but it looks good. Alright, we'll see in a little bit. Alright, got everything wired up. The input jack installed, looking good. Alright, let me make sure I can get the pedometer and the tone knob installed. I'll be right back. Alright, got the volume and the tone knobs installed, and they're looking good. Alright, time for the favorite part of all. Time for the sound, the wiring check. Make sure all the wiring is done correctly. Alright, let's start with the volume all the way off. Put in the input jack. No sound at all, so sounds good. Let's test the pickup. Nothing. Sounds good. Perfect. Alright, let's go with the volume. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. You shouldn't hear that. Okay, that's not good. I gotta figure that out. Touching that should not cause that. Alright. And it's very distorted. Alright, let me figure out what went wrong. See you in a sec. Alright, round number 2. Actually, I had it wired backwards. Yeah, I had the hot where the, anyway, it was backwards. So I fixed it, and here we go. Let's try it again. Okay, volume all the way down. Let me find something to tap on it with. Here we go. Alright, nothing. Volume all the way up. Yeah, successful. Okay, tone all the way up. Okay, we got the little bit of, and then the tone all the way down. Yep, I definitely muffled it. The tone. Alright, successful wiring. Alright, next I'm going to put on the knobs and put on the back plate, and we'll see you in a sec. Alright, put the volume and tone knob on. Just wanted to show you. And I'll put the bridge back on. I guess I took the bridge off because I don't want it falling off and dinging anything. So we got the good movement, nice and free, awesome. Alright, let me flip it over and put on the access panel plate. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, successful installation of the back plate access panel. Alright, so now the body is complete. Now we'll put this on the rack and we'll start working on the neck and get all the neck parts. Alright, time to work on the neck. Just wanted to show you real quick the 2K clear coat. Successful on the neck. See if we can get some reflections here so you can see how good it looks. Yeah, look at that. Turned out amazing. Got 2K. I used the Spray Max 2K glamour paint, and look at that. So looks awesome. Yeah, wanted to use the 2K on the fretboard. Fender paints their necks, and it does add a gloss to it, but I wanted to seal in the Playboy on the frets, so that's why I did that, and that turned out really cool. You get lucky sometimes, and just got lucky. And I don't think it put too much layers on the neck, so I think it, because the neck pocket was kind of tight with the body, and hopefully I don't have any issues with the paint trying to come away from the neck when we connect the bodies. But anyway, so we're gonna install the tuning keys and we'll be right back. Alright, successful installation of the tuning keys. Turned out really killer. Looks really good. Yeah. I always say this, but I think I got lucky with this one so far. Can't jinx myself though. So, alright, let me take this off the hanger and get the body out here and get ready to join the two together. Alright, fingers crossed. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, it's that time again. It's time to connect the body to the neck for the first time since I've made them. So this is the coolest part, but can be the most stressful part at the same time. So, alright, fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Hopefully this neck goes in there without a hitch. No paint chips away from the neck or the body. I do got touch-up prepared. I got me a little capful right there just in case. So, alright, fingers crossed. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, the neck is joined to the body. Whew. Had a little bit of a complication there because I put, the 2K clear coat and the color paint on the neck pocket, the neck, it didn't readily fit into the pocket. So luckily I had the Dremel tool with the circular orbital sander bit, and I was able to get it in there without a hitch. Yeah, and it looks awesome. Whew, that was kind of a stressful moment there. It was fighting me, but in the end I prevailed. So I got the neck on and it is looking sweet. Let me set this down. Yeah, that was a little bit of a nerve wrack there. I had to, like I said, I had to take the Dremel and I had to go to the sides to kind of, and I didn't want to take too much paint off here because I knew that it was going to be the way it was going to be. So, but we got it on there. Hopefully it didn't change the intonation or the string where they line up. I'm going to put a couple strings on it now and get some strings going, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it didn't mess with the spacing as far as where the strings set, as far as the nut and then the saddle of the bridge. But okay, whew, all right, that was something else right there. But we got it. Put a bunch of fingerprints on it, but hopefully I can get all them cleaned off and it'll be good to go. Might use the screen cleaner, something that's not going to wear on the finish itself, which even polish, guitar polish. But all right, wish me luck. I'm going to put the bridge on and put some strings on and see what happens. All right, fingers crossed. We'll see you in a bit. All right, how's everybody doing on this fine Thursday afternoon? Just wanted to update the Bunny Head guitar. I got the strings installed and I got it intonated and sounding amazing. It plays really well. This guitar turned out really killer. I love that. That is awesome. Let me show you. Yeah. Wow. Tell you what, everything turned out really well. Love it. And I love the paint. The paint in the both color, the off-white color. It looks pretty awesome. Yep. There it goes. All I got left to do on this guitar is install the strap buttons, and I'll do that here in a couple minutes. And then I'll do a full photo shoot and a video demonstration of playing the guitar. That's awesome. Yeah, just a real quick update. All right. And we will see you soon. I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, how's everybody doing? It's time to install the strap locks on the Playboy Bunny Head guitar, and this will be the final step as far as completing this guitar. And I gotta say, I do love this guitar. I know I just showed it a second ago, but wow, look at that. It's amazing. I will do a full photo shoot, like I said before, and a video demonstration of how it looks and sounds and plays and all that. It's just amazing. I mean, for that, it's being a single coil, it sounds pretty awesome. And the intonation is just dead on. And as you can see, my measurements, perfect string position and everything. Okay, so I use the Dunlop strap locks. I don't think I've ever showed this process before because it is somewhat stressful. Because if you don't get it right, it could go very bad. All right, what I'll do, the first step I'm gonna do, these are the tools I'm gonna use, by the way, and these are my beautiful, lovely dogs that are enjoying this time. I'll have my pointer tool, and I'll find the spot, and I'll go by I usually go by the demonstration or pictures online, and the pictures I found where they put the strap buttons on the original guitar. Let me show you that. Is one, if you can see that, let me walk a little closer. It'll be in the center, right there, the center of the back plate, the neck plate, and then there's a button right there. Let's see if I can find a better picture. These pictures are a little bit fuzzy. Yeah, ooh, baby. But let's see. I had a better picture. Let me go to a different spot. Yeah, but the picture. Let me go to a different spot where I have the pictures of this guitar build. Okay. And we look through these sets of pictures. Try to find a better picture. And usually it's in the center. Here we go. Yeah, here's a good picture of it. Okay, as you can see, there's a button like right there, and then there's a button in the center. So I think the only, oh, here's a perfect picture. All right, great. All right, so right there. So that's where I'm gonna place the button in the center, and then on the back and the back plate. So like I said, I got my pointing tool, and this is the way I do it. I'll figure out the exact spot, and then I'll score, I'll point it and jab it into the body and the paint. Then I'll come through with the appropriate drill bit and drill it out, and then screw it in. All right, wish me luck. I'll see you in a sec. All right, got the pointer in there. Mark my spot. All right, let me get the drill bit. Got my selection of drill bits specifically for this metal. Yeah, and there's right there. This one's the perfect fit. All right, let me get that going, and I'll drill that hole. I'll be right back. All right, got my drill bit at the appropriate depth, and I'll clean it up, and then I'll start installing the button. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quick. These are the Dunlop strap buttons that I use. Strap lock buttons, and they go with the straps that I use, if it'll focus. And then the washer, felt washer. All right, put it on there. We'll see you in a sec. Fingers crossed. All right, successful strap button on the end. It looks good. It looks positioned right. I think it will balance well. It does look like it's somewhat pretty much perfectly centered. You always kind of want to get it like perfectly centered with the bridge and everything. All right, whew. Take a breath. This could be stressful. I've had this go horribly wrong before on me. So let me flip the guitar over, and you can admire the awesome color paint. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my, I think I'm going to go in the center. Drill through the metal, go right in the center, and I'll score it so it doesn't go floating around. Then I'll start with a smaller drill bit, and I'll see in that step, and then I'll go wider and wider, and then it's going to have to be wide enough to accommodate for my one button. All right, and we'll see you in a sec. All right, got the first button hold. Now I'll make it a first hole drilled. Now I'll make it a little slightly larger, and then I'll work it larger until it's the correct size. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, successful drill opening, and that's the appropriate size, and we get the strap button installed, and it looks like it's dead center, so it's perfect. Alright, we'll see you in a sec. Alright, successful strap button installation. Wow. We gotta sit down for a second, take a breath. Yeah, sometimes that can be a very hairy experience, but I guess I'm getting better at it, and using the proper drill bits definitely does help. But okay, so that makes the assembly of the Playboy Bunny Head guitar complete, and like I've said earlier, it looks awesome. The next step is going to be to clean up all my fingerprints and do a full photo shoot and demonstration of how it looks and how it plays and how it sounds, and that'll be awesome. And I guess this marks the end of part 4 in the 5 series on YouTube. And we will see you for part 5, and we'll button it up. And I'll actually show you how I do my photo shoots and everything like that. And we'll see you in a sec. Hope everybody's having a great night. We'll see you soon. Alright, it's me again. Hey. I just wanted to show you one last thing before I ended this series, this chapter in the series. I just wanted to show you how the guitar hangs actually. So, let's see. Maybe I can do it this way. Let me switch the camera. Still learning these iPhones anyway. Okay, well, I'll turn the phone around. Hopefully you can see me. I want to show you how it hangs on the body. Hangs pretty good. No neck dive. And I wish I had a third hand. I'd play it a little bit for you. Actually, I can see it there on the rear view mirror there. So, yeah, let's see. Just wanted to show you how it positions on the body. Sometimes you get lucky. I've asked around on different forums the best way to install the strap buttons, because sometimes you get lucky like this. I've seen from examples online, but sometimes when you build a custom guitar, the weight of the guitar, you can get neck dive, and that's not a desirable thing. But yeah, this turned out good. So, strap buttons. Alright, like I said, this is the end of part 4. Look forward to seeing you in part 5. Tune back in. We'll get this buttoned up, cleaned up, and do a full demo and do a full photo shoot. Until then, this is Brian Pan's Guitars, and I'm your host, Brian. to steal it from Mark Murray from Guitar Guts. Homage to Mark Murray from Guitar Guts. His builds are just amazing. He inspires me to do the best I can with all my builds. So if you haven't seen Guitar Guts on YouTube or anywhere else, check out Mark Murray and Guitar Guts. He is a master. He built some of the most amazing guitars I've seen in a long time. So anyway, just a shout out to him. Mark Murray, if you're watching this and you happen to see it, you're the man, and I love your work. Alright, well, hope everybody's having a great day, and we will see you soon. Alright, take it easy.